Welcome to Seven Trumpets Prepper, and in this video today, I'm going to explain to you why I talk to the media and what I tell them when I do talk to them. Now, this is a very important video to me. First off, I want to say that when I'm filming this right now, I haven't aired on any television programs or anything like that yet. Now, I have talked to a couple media outlets and filmed with some already. But with that said, I haven't been on television yet. So that way, whenever you do see this video, as of like right this moment, if you're new to Seven Trumpets Prepper and you found me via seeing me on TV or on the internet or one of these shows, that way you know when you come to Seven Trumpets Prepper channel and see what this channel's all about, hopefully it reflected the views that were expressed by the media. And if not, this video kind of will hopefully clear that up for you. Now, with that said, to my subscribers, a lot of the content in this video, it's not going to be, too much nothing new. It's going to be straight, off the cuff what I say in each and every time I talk to you, and we do a prep video together. Now, to those that's new to this channel, I'm going to cover a few things, and I'll put a link right there at the bottom where you can check this stuff out and become more acquainted with this channel and what the message is about. Now, with that said, just want to cover a quick few notes here. Number one, I do not contact media outlets. I have not contacted media outlets, and for those that have contacted me through my YouTube show or talked to me via some other means, I don't solicit them. They've solicited me. Okay, secondly, I haven't asked to be paid on one of these shows, nor do I ever ask to be paid. I actually told them to give them the money to a certain entity, but first I just want to make a quick note on that. I am not a gun-toting lunatic. Okay, a lot of prepper things is about guns, about all sorts of craziness. Now, you'll find on this show it's all about the Bible. Now, I do own a firearm for protection, and I'm breaking one of my rules right now, showing one of my own firearms. But this show, it's about something far more important other than firearms and things like that. That's not what I'm about. What I'm about, just so you can see here, this huge stack of Bibles. This is what I bring home and prep with a lot to give to my neighbors and friends and family. Hallelujah Scriptures, Bibles. And that's where also the money from this show goes to, is to help support them get the Bible to people that are in need and that want the Scripture. Now, alright, so if I do get money, that's where I prefer to send it. And actually, we're about to cut a check to Hallelujah Scriptures here very soon. Alright, thirdly, we try to promote prepping from a biblical perspective. This is not a normal prepping show, okay? This is biblical based. Number 4, I am here to put a cap on false teachers, false prophets, false preachers, because while they tell you to stay calm and keep filling the offering plates that go to them, I am on here telling you to get ready, because the signs that are spoken of in the Scripture are about to take place in the very near future. And as the future comes on here very soon, I'm going to cover some of this stuff in a minute, you'll see that what I told you wasn't a lie. And also, I didn't solicit you for money either. Number 5, the great 180 factor. One reason I started this YouTube show is to put a 180 on some people later down the road, because whenever all these things that, the false prophets and false preachers and false teachers have told you over the past lifespan, whenever things really hit the fan here in the near future, you're going to be like, oh man, this dude, he was right. I mean, he was right about a lot of stuff. And you'll start going and checking out the Scripture right there and see all these things that we've talked about on this channel has come to pass, and you'll be ready. That's why this channel's produced. Now, with all that said, what do I tell the media? Well, here's what I tell them. The short form is what I most often talk to the media and tell them, because, the media wants something quick. So, here it is. In the very near future, every thus saith Yahweh is going to take place. And the prophecies contained in the Bible and in Revelation are going to come to life. You're going to see a great earthquake, followed by the sounding of the 7 trumpets, followed by another great earthquake, one that's never been since the foundation of mankind, nor never will be again. These events will seize the attention of every living man, woman, and child, and there'll be no doubt that they were divine. That is what I tell the media. I might have misspoke a word or something, but that's about right on at 100%. And that is the summarized version of what this channel, we're about. And especially, I can't wait until we get the 7 Trumpets Understanding the Seven Trumpets series done on here. We're working to get that finished filming ourselves as I'm doing this video. Now, the long form, what I tell the media is 5 points. I've tried to write this down the best I can to get it as close to perspective as what you would hear on the television. The first point is we're going to see economic collapse here in the very near future. Not only domestically here where we do this show in the United States, but abroad. This is going to usher in point number 2, which is an RFID implantable chip. Now, I'll put a link right there for the RFID chip video I've already done on this show. That little device right there will be the beginning of the end for many people, because it will give the government an opportunity to seize your religious freedom later down the road. Now, I don't care about my finances and my health care and all that other junk right now. The main focus to me is the fact that that will be used against me later for my buying and selling to restrict me from buying because I don't worship the beast and its image. Okay? Number 3 is I explained to the media about the signs in the heavens. I did a casting audition for American Preppers here not long ago for the new thing that's getting started up, and I pointed out to them that it's one of the things I want to talk about if selected for that show is the signs in the heavens in 2014 and 15 and 2018 and 2019. We're going to see signs in the sun, moon, and the stars, everything. There's going to be a lot of things take place in the heavens. And you can check this information out at NASA. Now, I'm not sugarcoating or making none of this stuff up. Excuse me. But the significant thing about this is they're going to happen on feast days. It's going to happen on Passover and Tabernacles. This is going to happen on the Creator's calendar on very significant days. And if you haven't found out about the Creator's calendar already by being a subscriber to this channel, you can check that link right there and find out about that also. Because on the Creator's calendar, a lot of significant things are going to be taking place while a lot of people are going about their business on the Gregorian calendar or other calendars that's used throughout the world. Now, the 4th point is here in the very near future, as these events begin to happen, the 7 trumpets are going to take place. There's going to be that earthquake followed by the 7 trumpets sounding, followed by another great earthquake that'll level the cities of the world just like the scripture says. This is going to be the most drastic thing that's ever taken place. I mean, right now as I'm filming this, New York just got hit by Hurricane Sandy. And Father, please be with those people. But, all these things like Fukushima, as recent, all these things. These are horrible things. And it costs people's lives. But the 7 trumpets are going to, all sorts of things are going to pale in comparison to what's about to happen in the near future. Now, with that said, the last and 5th point is this. As these final events do take place, not only especially Trumpet 5, but Lucifer's crew is going to be turned loose to do a lot of horrible things. And we're going to see impersonations from, like I've said before, from everything from John Paul II to dead loved ones to aliens. But we have to remember that these are not extraterrestrial beings that's, from another plane. These are fallen demonic beings that have the ability to transfigure. It's written in the scripture, even Satan has the ability to transfigure into an angel of light. So, I don't hold nothing past these evil beings. Alright? Now, with that said, that is pretty much in a nutshell what I talk to the media and tell them when I talk with them. Now, what they edit out and what they, actually put up, well, I guess I'll find out in the near future and as I continue to talk to the media. But I find it important to talk to the media for this right here. Messiah sat and talked with all people. He didn't neglect this person or that person. He spoke to all people openly. And one reason that I take an opportunity to speak to the media is even if they make me look like a complete fool, even if they attempt to misportray things, it still gets people's attention. And when people begin to look at these things, and especially come to this channel, you tend to find out real quick, well, this guy is not probably anything like what the media says, and you're exactly right. I have a lot of things that I want to share with people on this channel, and I want to time it out right. I'm really wanting to, build a subscriber base and get a lot more people on this channel and to see these things, and hoping as, time progresses that happens. And educate the masses, because I want to see each and every person saved and in the kingdom of heaven. That's the bottom line. That is why this channel is here. And, you know, I don't want to see anybody left behind. And I want to focus every effort I can to get that out there. And talking to the media is not always a bad thing, because they have an ability to take a message to a huge audience, and sometimes that can be used for a good thing. So I hope this is, this clarifies, what I tell the media and why I talk to them. And for those viewers, subscribers, I think it's pretty much a no-brainer what I tell them. But I just wanted to get that out there because it's very important that people don't get misconstrued or, what this channel's about, because we're about seeing lives saved. I'm about seeing people prepared for the 7 trumpets. I want to see you informed so that you can make an informed decision using the information source, which is Scripture. So until I see you again, hope this is a help to you. Until we meet on another video, have a most blessed day in Yahushua name.